Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel Held Dominance. Anthony here. Please remember to like and subscribe and also click that notification bell if you're enjoying what you're seeing and if you want to see more. Coming up in this episode we have Championship and Betfred League 1 as scores and scorers, as well as a Championship club loses their head coach. Leeds Rhinos extend the contract of two of their young stars, and the Panthers extend the contract of young gun with help of a suspecting star. I start today with the news that Leeds Rhinos have tied down Jarrod O'Connor to a new 3-year contract. The 20-year-old has signed a new deal which will keep him at the club until the end of the 2025 season. O'Connor, the son of former Great Britain international Terry, made 24 appearances for the club since debuting during the 2020 campaign. An impressive off-season has seen O'Connor rise up the pecking order, and while game time hasn't been given this term, he has shown impressive performances during his time on the field. He came in for praise following his performance in the recent victory over Wakefield Trinity by Rowan Smith. And speaking about the new deal, O'Connor said, "I'm happy to get my new contract over the line so I can look forward to the future. The club showed a lot of faith in me when they brought me here when Widnes went into administration, and I just see my future here going forward. This is always where I wanted to be. Rowan Smith has shown a lot of faith in me since he became coach. He's a big reason to stay as well. Training's going well and I've been getting the game time which is helping me improve. I feel better each week and with each game that goes by with the more minutes I play. As a group, we wanted to get the club back up to the top of the table and start winning trophies again, especially with all the young lads coming through. We're all quite close and all want to stay here and be one of those generation that stays together and wins loads of trophies." Impressed with the young Leeds players' attitude and work ethic, Rowan Smith said, "Jarrod has been in impressive form in recent weeks, and it is a boost for all our squad that we have secured him for the next 3 years. He's a hard-working player who is always keen to improve himself with extras after training. I'm sure we will see even more improvements in the years ahead." O'Connor isn't the only Leeds youngster to have signed a new deal with the club, as in the last week, young hooker Corey Johnson has signed a new 2-year deal with the club, keeping him at Leeds Rhinos until the end of the 2024 season. The 21-year-old took a break from rugby league and the professional game at the beginning of the pandemic and returned to Leeds Rhinos last summer. However, he has impressed the club since returning to full-time rugby and has now finalised his future with a contract through to the end of the 2024 season. Johnson was named in the first team squad this year and has made 2 appearances, but has battled a knee injury for large parts of 2022 so far. However, as he nears full fitness, Johnson admits that it's a relief to have his long-term future sorted. "I've been at the club since I was 14 and it's where I want to carry on getting experience under my belt," he said. "The coaching staff are great, all the boys are great, and I can't think of anywhere else I'd want to be. This season has been a bit of a struggle with injuries. I missed quite a bit of pre-season and then I have to come back from 10 weeks injury with my MCL. So it's been a bit up and down in that regards, but otherwise it's been really good. Just being back in the routine again now and being around the boys is great. Rowan Smith has come in and he's really experienced. All the boys are loving it and I'm getting more and more experience with him and learning everything he has to offer. It's a boost for my confidence that the club has got the faith in me and faith that I can learn and improve still, and I'm looking forward to the next 2 seasons and beyond." Head coach Rowan Smith added, we are pleased to have agreed a deal with Corey. It's been tough for him this season due to injury, but he's a smart rugby player who's keen to learn. I'm looking forward to working with him even more over the next 2 years. Now we bring you news of a contract signing down in the NRL, as Taylan May has committed to the Penrith Panthers and signed a 2-year contract extension with the club. The 20-year-old winger has committed to the Panthers until at least the end of the 2024 season. Speaking on the club's website, he said, "It is an honour to re-sign at the club. It's always been a dream of mine to play for the Panthers, and I'm making it reality now. Having grown up on Mount Druitt, I'm not just playing for myself, but I'm playing for my family and my home community. The Panthers jersey means a lot to me. I'm humble and grateful for this opportunity that they have given to me." And Minchinberry Jets Jr., who progressed through the club's development pathways, may play the 11 NRL games this season for the Panthers, making his first game debut last season. The young winger has impressed for the Panthers in 2022, having scored 11 tries in 10 games to sit second for the most tries in the NRL. Despite receiving interest from other NRL clubs, May saw the value of remaining at the Panthers to further his rugby league career. While going great guns on the field, off the field, Penrith Panthers confirmed that Queensland police had charged Taylan May for assault, occasioning bodily harm, and the charges relates to an incident in November 2021 where he was on leave following the 2021 season. The Panthers seemed happy enough with his rugby career and his behaviour off the field since to be worthy enough of this 2-year deal. The statement continues on the Penrith Panthers website, but we're delighted to have Taylan commit to the Panthers for the next 2 seasons, Panthers Rugby League CEO Matt Cameron said. He was given an opportunity in the starting side earlier this season, and there is no question that he's taken the opportunity with both hands. We're thrilled to see another junior progress his rugby league career at the club, and we're excited to see May remain at the Panthers colours until at least the end of the 2024 season. One of the people that it's alleged that is one of the reasons why this contract came about is because a player such as Nathan Cleary took a $200,000 pay cut to sign a new deal at Penrith Panthers. That's alternate to what he could have got elsewhere, to keep hold of one of their young guns like May. As he put it himself, "The last thing I wanted was people getting squeezed out because of what I was on," Cleary said, confirming he asked for a pay cut. It's a hard thing when you're in a successful team. Everyone's value goes up, and especially people you've grown up with. You become good mates with everyone in the team. You don't want anyone to leave. Whether this is true or not, it's a nice story, as it does show that he's looking at the big picture in whatever sense you want to take advantage of it. I like to think it's 100% true that he took the pay cut so that the club can keep their star players and young guns together. But I'm a little bit of a skeptic when it comes to sports stars and their contracts, as we've seen with players at Brisbane Broncos. So now we're going to have to make up some ground, as there were some rugby league games played during this last 7-day period that I weren't able to go through. And the first one, as you see, is from the Betfred League One, as an impressive turnaround got London Scholars off the bottom of the table. A 38 points to 16 win over Oldham Roughheads saw the Scholars go second from bottom above Cornwall Rugby League Club. Ben Jadinzi, I apologise if I get these names incorrect, Toluatu, Juma with 2, Yates with 2, and Rance all got the tries for the Scholars as they ran in 24 points in the first half and another 14 in the second. Lyon kicked 5 goals. Oldham had Hewitt, Wellington and Carr to thank for their tries, and Ridyard to complete their point scoring. Many happy faces to see there at the New River Stadium. This let the League One table look like this. London Scholars actually moved up to 9th place from the bottom of the table, as their points differential is much better than West Wales Raiders, who have also got 1 win as well. Cornwall now languish at the bottom with no points on the table, but are gradually getting better. But let's focus on the Scholars, as I was thankful to speak to Scholars player Christian Gale at the Challenge Cup final. In passing, wasn't anything formal or anything like that. He was very, very happy about the first win of the season after the, in my words, indifferent performances this season due to the changes that have gone on with players leaving for pastures new. We now move into the Championship, as there is a full fixture list of fixtures for the week and 2 days ago and today, with London Broncos versus Workington on Premier Sports at Workington, and then a second round of fixtures on Saturday. But like I said, there was another game from this weekly round a couple of days ago, and it wasn't good news for Dewsbury. As away at Halifax, they were beaten by 13 tries to 0 from the Panthers as they ran riot, which saw the Dewsbury coach lose his job. On Tuesday, we saw Halifax have Jubilee scoring 2 tries, Worthington, McComb scoring a try apiece, Keys with a double, Walmsley with a double, Tibbs with a double, Barber and Murray completing the routes as he completed a double, with Jubilee and Walmsley kicking 7 goals between them, 3 for Jubilee and 4 for Walmsley, which, as I said, cost the Dewsbury coach his job, unfortunately. Dewsbury let head coach Lee Greenwood go after a string of results which see them circulate down the bottom 3 of the table. In a statement, it was said by Rams chairman Mark Sawyer, "I would like to pay tribute to the hard work that Lee has put in at Dewsbury Rams over the last couple of seasons. He's had to endure an enforced break through 2022 due to COVID, when the team had made such a positive start to the season and guided us to 10th place finish in 2021, in a season that again had issues with COVID-related postponements. This season we had to cope with a massive injury list and player unavailability, and has done the best job possible with such limited resources. He has been so professional in his time with us and his work with the media and interaction with supporters and sponsors, and we wish him well in his future career. He leaves with my utmost respect and thanks." Dewsbury Rams now sit 12th in the championship table, playing a game more than the teams around them, with the possibility of London Broncos going ahead of them if they win at Workington this afternoon. And we'll bring you as many of the highlights as we can from the London Broncos away trip to the Workington town in tomorrow's episode. But it's the 4th club that are without a head coach now that Dewsbury have sacked their head coach, and it may not help them in the short term, but in the long term Dewsbury Rams might benefit from a coaching change. It's Paul Sykes that are in charge in the meantime. The player coach has taken the reins in the short notice and will be in charge for Sunday's game. Good luck to him and good luck to the Dewsbury Rams. And that's it for another episode, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for watching. Please remember to like, subscribe and share this video worldwide, as well as clicking that notification bell for any updates on new videos that will be coming your way. Now, tell me what your thoughts are of today's episode. Taylan made extending the contract, good bit of business down for Penrith Panthers. London Scholars getting off the mark for the season at the 8th time of asking, but still, win to see them off the bottom and move a little bit further up the table. Leeds Rhinos, 2 youngsters staying. Good signings, but does that mean that it's confirmed that Brad Dwyer is leaving for St Helens? We'll have to wait and see. And, well, Dewsbury Rams without a coach becomes the 4th team without an official head coach for this current time, following Bradford, Widnes and London Broncos, who we'll see in tomorrow's video. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Please remember to share this video worldwide. I wish you all the best, so please stay safe and I'll see you in the next episode.